long story, but basically I discovered that a certain series of events has happened while sleeping, including my light switch being off. I'm joking about that. Finally read that I have a camera, because that's what it is. It's a digital camera. I have a digital camera, but all that hardship is finally worth. This is work. Nice. Yep, it also, for some reason, resets all of my audio sources. Everything that they're running volume was what it is. Hello everybody, we're back again in the Commonwealth once again. We're going to be farming legendary weapons and custom repeatedly. Really gives us something we have to do. Well, a bottomless machine gun was pretty good. I want something a bit better. What is this? What is this? Why does it do this? Hello, is this better? Is this any better? Tell me this is better. There we go. Hello? So resets my microphone. Whatever, OBS is working now and we can finally play our fucking games. We're gonna grind a couple legendaries off the rat. Maybe we don't have to do Divers 2 anymore. Luckily. Oh, anyways, yeah, I've got a couple new shorts coming out that I kind of thought of during the time. God damn it. I've been doing this for about an hour. I've gotten stim 7 times. I've gotten auto stim like 7 times. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen this one. But it's only because of their introduction, specifically. It is the Crossroads demon. I forget his name, but the introduction of the Crossroads demon was really, really good. I mean, the thing is about Supernatural, though, it has some good episodes. Although I do remember the I don't actually like most of the main characters. has like some certain very good episodes. But other than that, I feel a lot of the episodes feel like filler, which is just how the show is. God damn it. There's so many legendary things. Up a bit more. Okay. Enhance properties. Microphone. Okay, is that better? What is going on with the audio? At least the video is. What's going on? I've gotten garbage 365 days a week from this game. Even still, a bottomless machine gun isn't the best. Ain't the best. Let's see what else we can get. He's got the legendary. I would bet money that he has a legendary piece of armor, probably a leg with auto scan. Oh my god, I'm on point. Is good. Also, it has a very bad ending. I know, well, it's not, I didn't mind it too much, but it's got an ending very similar to Hotline Miami 1, where it's just kind of, it tries to lead on, like, not even a cliffhanger. It has an ending similar to Jeepers Creepers, where it tries to lead on, like, a cliffhanger that's not really a cliffhanger, because you know what's going to happen, it's just something off screen that doesn't happen. And I fucking hate that. But then again, it's not. He's wearing it. Yep. Reduces action. What's a lot? Okay, so we're just kind of chilling out and seeing what we can get here. I have come to a little bit of a decision. I'll be doing fire support. Once I get like a legendary item that I like, I'll be doing fire support. After that, I will be thinking. Campaigns. Oh, right. Percy Jackson. I was actually thinking about that going to bed yesterday. Oh, that's okay. I don't want to run yesterday. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. A lot of introductions to do. We have 7 people. Oh! Huh. That's actually pretty good, yeah. Yeah, we're taking that. And he has a gap. That's actually pretty good. So the issue is I'm the only. I want to do like a heavy healing DPS support, right? But I don't just want a heal bot because I have something which can basically just do all the healing for me anyways. It's a really powerful combo. So I asked the DM about how this works, and he did confirm that this works like this. I'm going to be using Unicorn Totem with the Unicorn Totem Shepherd Druid ability with Life Cleric and Goodberry together. I actually love being I love being the healer. It's really, really entertaining. But it just doesn't fit my character to be the healer constantly. It's just not how he operates. I want to basically buff my teammates and give them good DPS and damage while also allowing them to survive things they shouldn't have. The issue is I can't heal 2 of my own teammates. I can't actually heal 2 of my own teammates because they're undead or a construct, so healing damages them. I have to give them temporary hit points. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into... So what I'll do is for the first few levels, I'm going to Cleric first level, Shepherd Druid second and third. The DM will allow us to multi-subclass, which is like an experimental thing he's doing. So you can like take, it like really fucking hurts you with actually getting other subclasses, but you can basically dedicate more levels in the same class to a different subclass, and you have to start all over. So basically, if there's a class which gains a feature at first level, I was actually doing the unicorn because every instance of healing you do, it hands out hit points, and the DM it works with the life cleric thing. So whatever hit points that gives you, which is 2 for me, it adds another 3 on top of it. It does that for every instance of healing, and if you use Goodberry with that, right? Oh, hey, Lord of Rings. How you doing, David? We just got a really good weapon. But how it works is because 1 Goodberry is 1 instance of healing, and you can eat 10 of them, up to 10 of them at a time with an action. You can get 10 instances of healing out of that, which is 45 hit points. What do you mean? This is really, really good. I'm going for a gunslinger build anyway. I'll go for a VATS Dunstan. Get VATS Dunstan. Plus, it's a really high DPS.
Another day of hard work. Never change.
The advanced receiver is 84 damage at the very end. I don't think it has too high of a VATS cost in the first place. No, it doesn't. Phantom Zone? What? What Phantom Zone? What are you talking about?
When you think you're safe, you
We're just casually sitting around the kid. Phantom. Well, either way, so yeah, because Goodberry is multiple instances of small amounts of healing. Oh yeah, they do. They do. If the door is closed. But because Goodberry is up to 10 hit points, because you can get 10 hit points from it all, right? If you eat all 10 berries, you can get 10. Because those are each individual one instance of healing, that means the Life Cleric's ability kicks in, which adds 3 to each of those. So 4, which is 40 hit points, and then because each one of those is one instance of healing, that means that the Unicorn procs 10 times, which is each 5. So each of those is 5 instances of healing. 5 hit points of healing. So 5 times 10. That's how much you can heal. Just one good berry. Unbelievably cringe. Why, thank you very much. I are working very hard. But yeah. That's the combo I'm going to be going with. It's good early to late. As far as healing otherwise goes, I'm sticking with like mid-tier cleric stuff because I'll take divine sorcerer. And I'll take divine sorcerer and stick with that. Welcome, guard. Welcome. Welcome, Solitude. Yeah, we are going to be doing fire support today. I feel like I'm roughly at the right level to be doing stuff with the main story now. I'm just going to be putting this weapon on the rack. And getting to the main story. So... yeah. Alright, so, yeah, like I was saying, that's what I'm going to be doing now. Hope everybody's ready. I hope you're ready, David. This shit's gonna be wild. Fire support's actually a pretty intense mission. It's not at all. He will die. Just like the rest of them. So will the brother. So will the Institute. So will the Railroad. Of course not. I hate you. What do you think I am? Some sort of Neanderthal? Don't insult me. Go. And it's like, there we go. I know, thank you. About 44 seconds. Base, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. Alright, yeah, we had an incendiary one. It's just fucking Kellogg's pistol, by the way. This has the same stats as the game. Same damn stats as Kellogg's. Alrighty then. Tell me this scope. What is it? Oh, it doesn't do any damage. This will be our sidearm. Alright. David. Draco. Solitude Guard. I'm going to take a small nap until the clinic is ready. Eat Kellogg? Actually, that is a good point. Probably not. Although I'm doing this just to get the right discipline. Save. You know, there is actually another game I was thinking about playing on stream after this, which is Mystia's Easy Power. I was thinking about it. I like it. I was looking at it. Medical assistant. Fuck.
You know what I call it?
Oh, we gotta start working the interns a bit harder. Oh, David has definitely done that. No doubt. I don't even need to hear his answer. David has fucking done that. He is definitely legendary survival mode Skyrim. No doubt. Really? You seem like the exact kind of person that would do that.
Let's get a look at you.
You seem like the exact kind of person that would play the shit out of Skyrim.
Hurt all over.
Scrapes.
That surprises me.
All done.
I'm starting
Any
to
other
look now.
complaints?
Thank you to whoever that was.
We're done.
All right.
Unfortunately, my alerts are about 20 seconds behind because OBS never stuff. I play Legendary just not survival. I'll play Legendary Survival one day. We have a lot of games to get through. Hell, we have a lot of years to live through, so you already know how it is. Mute fruits. Alright. It's full of inconveniences. So is... There's like a certain... There's a certain level of survival type difficulty settings in games where it becomes an inconvenience, right?
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
There's a certain level which is good, like how Way of the Samurai does it, where it's hard
Just
to
wanted to trade a few things. I'd like to trade
its
some items.
most challenging aspect is more of a survival mechanic in the first place, and not fighting every exhausting. There are certain points where it can make you think of different aspects of the game in a different light, force you to use something you would want. The intern's job, mostly because I wanted to make sure I picked all this stuff to make glue. Because I do not want to miss out on this, because this is my main adhesive source. Not gonna lie. I probably will end up getting this, but I probably won't keep them around because companions are kind of useless to me. It's a setup. Thanks to my perk setup, companions are not exactly the same. Because remember, we have We have level 2 with him. Also, thanks for the game suggestion. I really appreciate it. It's you. Oh. Let's go do fire support. We will be killing the Brotherhood. We'll be killing everything. Kate. Maybe. Maybe. That'll be a later thing. Remember, as far as the DLCs go, we can't interact with any of them until I kill a legendary Pale Fawn Crawler in Farha. So there you go. I believe Kate is DLC. Settlement express people. Yeah. Combat music playing. I am, yes. Yes, I put that on purposefully. Actually, I want to set the tune a little, you know? Anyways, that's Kate isn't DLC. I thought Kate was DLC. Oh well. Alright. Moving on. Yeah, so here's what's up. I'll be probably doing something. We're going to 8:30 tonight. Now that we can actually play the games we want to fucking play again. I'll be going to my normal time, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let me talk about what happened last night. Because I did end up playing some D&D. The best follower. What does she do? What's her name? Because I know they all give perks. They all give perks. For one thing. One thing. Oh, god damn it. Is she the one that gives you extra EXP? Maybe. I don't remember. You die. Foolish. close. Really? Damn. This gives you free drugs. Free drugs. I like it. Yeah, so currently in campaign we're going to sign up for a gladiatorial arena because all of us need money and information, and the top prizes for the arena are like really, really good. Basically granting something you want, any wish that's within the king's power. You're likely to die in the arena, but we're a team of 7. Max team is 10, I believe? Yeah, max number of team is 10 you can go to. We're a team of 7, so we fill out most of it. Apparently, that is kind of within reason because someone did ask for something like that at one point, and they did semi-get what they wanted. They became a king like the king gave them a barony and declared it their own independent territory. About this. Oh yeah, there's a fuckload of ghouls everywhere. One behind me! The king does not have a wife now. Actually, not little is known about the king himself. Might even be a king, it might be a creature. King has no heir, we also know that because he is immortal. At least we assume. So there might be one person. It might be like a lineage of people calling themselves king, and it's just pretending to be the same person. We don't know much about the king. He's a very mysterious individual, although he is good at running a fucking city-state, certainly. The city-state we're in is a very... Huh? Who was violating me in the backside? Bam! 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 Fuck. And you guys said this weapon was shit! Yeah, it could easily be a shapeshifter. Yeah, we don't know what it is. But... this place is kind of weird. I'm like a different race than the rest of them. The rest of the party is just a bunch of, like, mortal creatures. I'm a creature made from human thought. So I can see certain stuff that happens within the astral plane that the other players can't. And the entire city is just covered in negative energy. Everything. Just covered in negative energy. Damn it, there are so many ghouls! Damn. At least I'm one-shotting. I mean, I gotta hear it first. Bro, listen. Look at how tiny. This thing is basically the deliverer at this point. Not gonna lie. Look at how tiny that need is. It's like if you got rid of that reload. If you got rid of the need for reload, that is such a small amount. That is such a tiny amount. The deliverer is only slightly smaller. If you got rid of your need for reload, which I believe a perk can actually do. Yeah. This shit would be amazing. Oh. Huh? October! World class races with a total. Either inflation was really bad or that's a really big problem. So many fucking goals here, right? Oh, shit. I knew there was a lot. I didn't expect them to be this many. Go on. I'm sleeping. Nice. I don't know. Leaders of cities. Alright. Members of the leaders of cities. This barbed wire nonsense. You'd think they were Superman still here. Hey. Alright, time to find the man we're gonna murder. Howard Dorn Dance. We have a level first. What do you say? The thing is, since they are infiltration tactics, Inquisitor would be a good subclass for that. Inquisitor. Ooh. It's swarmed over there, bro. Inquisitive rogue would be pretty good. Plastic cord.
Excuse me. We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
What the fuck?
I'm just just trying to survive out here, like everyone else. The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Sure he kills both of them.
I'm from Vault 111. You're a Vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the colony, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side. I'll continue to help. You owe me an explanation first. Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel.
And Warlock.
Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese.
Warlock.
We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are
Home
running low.
Warlock.
I've been
Fiend
trying
Warlock.
to send a distress call to my superiors.
Fiend Warlock.
The signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. What do you say?
Meatball.
You willing to lend the Brotherhood of
Meatballs.
Steel a hand?
I just had to myself.
Time to waste.
Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Alright. Continue, Draco.
Halen, take Reese inside and find his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself.
What?
Let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Dance? Ready to move out?
Ready to move out? Ready. Let's move.
Outstanding. Follow me. And try not to lag behind.
That's such a good animation. Hey, it's a glitch again. It's a glitch again. Ah, I am stuck. There we go. Those lords well.
We'll take this out.
I don't think you might have to take skill. Actually, yeah, Warlock doesn't really get anything like that. Forgery kit, they don't get. I'm pretty sure. Unless there's like some weird Warlock something. That's like just really... Hey, Dance, isn't this where that claw lives? Yeah. I'm almost certain this is where my death lives. Illusionary script? Illusionary script doesn't really do that. It can create fake stuff, but stuff like official stamps, seals, and other stuff, it can't really do that. Also, I believe it needs to be within a ring. Forgery tools is one of those. It's great. I care not, I'm just gonna kill him anyways. Like, none of the factions will be left by the end of this. is war. War never changes. I'm almost certain there's a death claw. Let's see. I did say the thing, yes. Unless you play Metal Gear Solid 4, war never changes. That's not. I know how to hit fire. I played Payday 2. Said the thing. Yeah, you want to pick up, like, depending on your DM, you might get a starting feat. So you'd want to pick up, like, skilled, which would help anyways as a warlock, because as a warlock you're kind of limited on what skills you can actually pick up. Basically anything called charisma and dexterity. That's kind of all you. Charisma, dexterity, and
Paladin dance.
Listen up. We do this clean, quiet. No heroics. By the book.
Understood.
Understood. Outstanding. Right. Remember, our point. Stay focused. It was
Yes.
corporations like this that were the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains,
He
pocketing
does.
the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Is this the Brotherhood of Steel's handiwork?
Unfortunately, no.
Ooh.
Look
Alright,
at the
ooh.
evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition
Nothing
casing or drop
for
of
me.
blood in sight.
Hey,
No
it was
one's ever sold
nice seeing you
like
though,
this
David.
since.
Just keep-
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
I think he's literally on set.
This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead. See if you can find a way to get that door open. Gonna reconnoiter the area.
Oh. One likeness.
There we go.
Got it. Why would I need to know how to steal power? Oh, there's some sense. Huh. That synth had a shock. Force boosted pistol. Alright, let's move.
Detected. Curious.
My word. What? I took almost no damage, but something broke my legs. Guess my legs were just really low. Okay. Although we do actually have to get that unique merchant, the Bolt Tech guy. I forget his name. We do gotta get him. I'll get a place for him. Don't worry about that.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets.
Excellent.
There. Will robots rule the world? I don't know if anyone. Not gonna lie, I don't think anyone's ruling the world anymore. Really? Maybe you're the mechanist. Dance now is not the time. Where is this man going? Occasionally my screen will cut black. Wrong way, yes, I know, but it says I have to follow him. What? How the fuck am I supposed to follow him now? Explain it. Explain that shit. No. I don't think that's really an option anymore. Let me, at least explore this place. He decided he just wasn't gonna deal with this shit. He said, fuck work.
Nice.
Blame him? Kinda weird how he did it, though. I think he was supposed to, his pathing got wrong. He went up and around. Instead of going up through here and down through here to the right. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Dance, what the fuck are you doing? This man is on fucking nefarious time.
Engine cores ahead. Could be our final stop.
Open the door. God.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
I already did explore this building at one point, but I guess a refresh since the quest is here.
Look at this place. Scribes have a field day in here. The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. But it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now. Find a way to get the facility's power back online.
Suspiciously hanging rocket.
There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Hell yeah.
That was the junk. Second of all, I don't know. I think I might, like, as far as like the
Got it.
quest ones go, dance and such. I think I'll keep them. I don't know if any of them interact with the Far Harbor DLC. I think some of them do. Zero likenesses. Zero likenesses. Zero like this. Zero. What on earth? Oh, I meant spies. Yeah, don't worry. I know what you mean. I've played TF2. Okay. This is.
Got it.
It is.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled. Primed. And
Oh,
standing by
Dance,
for
you
your
have
command.
no idea what I have in store for you.
Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5,
Good luck, Dance.
4, 3, 2,
Hey, what do you mean you don't need the help?
1. Engine firing.
Ah, you'll be fine. I'm just about to make me some dance soup real quick.
Warning. Fuel depleted.
You could have
Engine
gotten more.
core
Oh, did they
is
just infinitely
offline.
spawn? I did not know
Oh my god! Are you alright? Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one
that. Still
piece.
no one.
The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
I did not know they infinitely spawned there. I'll drop some institute pistols if I have to. I was going to collect anything here because some of these things are like fiberglass and I'll drop the batons first. Hit once with it. Oh. I feel like weirdly distant from my corporeal form for some reason. You ever feel that way, Rico? You ever feel like weirdly distant from your corporeal form? Maybe I'm getting sick.
Going up.
Yeah, you know the feeling. A little bit of oh man,
We may have a
welcome
problem.
back, man.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
There's an institute. Don't think this is standard protocol, Dance. Oh, since
Open fire! Nope, that's the last of them. Damn it. I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter as well.
ADHD. Damn. It must be like a new form I've never heard of. Deep range transmitter.
Let's get at it. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
Deep range transmitter. there's something else in here. We're good. Let's go. We'll do a sweep this video later. You installed the update. Damn. Speaking of updates, I've been trying my absolute fucking hardest to find a way to play Toho 8 and Perishable Night. I had so much trouble trying to play that game. Holy shit.
Bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Paladin.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but
Mission accomplished.
I thought we worked well as a team.
agreed. It's a refreshing change
The
to work with a
update. You
civilian.
gotta install the
That
That
update.
being said, I believe first and foremost,
Right.
may it
Here's
serve
my
you.
Sure. Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. Now,
You're welcome, citizen. I wanted that voice
our
line so
there's no doubt
badly.
the way I see it, you could spend
Uh-huh.
more.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you say?
I don't know.
It's a big decision. So, if you decide you want to become one of us, you know we're good luck.
Ants. It seems we have different. Unfortunately, Dance, we have different paths to take. But I'll consider your offer. That That's it. Oh, still. Okay. Okay, there. All right. All temporarily, yeah. I'll be doing that just so I can get like ballistic weaves and stuff, which is really, really good. I will be doing that, yes. But right now I just wanted to get home. I just kind of want to get. Day one, right after the stream, I'm gonna do some recording for the new short. Then I'm going to bed. I'm gonna sleep like a brick. For a while too. I don't know when I'm gonna wake up. I might not wake up for a while. You can steal so much stuff. Yeah, plus I got the vertebrates, which is gonna be nice for a while. I've got a couple of these. A good few ideas. Let's see. Come. Don't worry, I understand. Although they don't really got anything I need necessarily. Because I have production and ammunition pretty much down. All I need is like measurements. Which they do sell some. Very nice. I need equipment. Actually, I need. Oh, that wasn't this. The frames and the cores, not really. The cores are the very least. Alright, but there's plenty of power on the frames. It's a beautiful thing. Too bad it'll all be dust. And it won't be one day anytime soon. Anytime soon. Alright. Damn. When you saying Grim was right, you know Grim never said a word during his whole cascade. You know that, right, David? He never said a word. He made no political stance. He just killed people. You being like, damn, he was right, yo. That man got a point. Kills people. And the cure is whiskey. God damn. You know, there's this crazy murderer robot just going around, you know, killing people and dismantling human society as we know it. Damn, he got a point. This guy's doing what we're all thinking. Not gonna lie. Maybe he do got a point, you know? This guy's doing what we're all thinking. Is he? You thinking about killing humanity, David? How long you been thinking about killing humanity, David? It is fucked, yes. Going deeper into the story, yes. Yeah, there's a jump. Nozzle. Recoil compensated stock. Oh, yeah, the gunner sight. The muzzles will jam. Yeah, pretty much will. I mean, not necessarily. Not necessarily. The arc's power won't be going out. Mission. This is pretty good. It's not as good as my bleeding one, but yeah. All right. I'll be right back. But first, let me sit. Be right back. Yeah, we're talking about Nikkei. Yeah, you can explain it to me. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, it's a game, man, dude. It's a very good game. It's a it's a it's like a little gotcha. It's very good. Me and David like a whole lot. So we even started doing a D&D campaign about it. And what David was referring to is the main villain of the campaign, known as Grim, who they know very little about. But they do know that he is some kind of robot which was able to kill what is left of humanity in that campaign. Humanity is basically was a couple million people in a bunker underground. He was able to breach the bunker and kill all of humanity's primary leaders, leaving them in tatters and chaos. And not a whole lot of people survived it. And what he's doing is he's playing through the game the campaign is based on and realizing that Grim, as the creature is called, Grim is like the robot that did it, might have had a point to kill everyone. Even though Grim never said a word during his entire escapade to kill everyone, and was completely cold about it the entire time. Keep in mind, as far as the players know, Grim has not had any like political standing with or anything. If he likes humans or dislikes them, he just killed the political figures and the rich and powerful within like the bunker that humans live in. So David was just saying that maybe he had. Oh, ow. Okay. Rollers. Push it. Okay, I need to sleep. 10 hours of sleep. Yeah, anybody does. It's easy. Hell, we're doing it ourselves right now, actually. Oh, it's fucking chat. Goddamn. Give it a second. It likes to lag when it does this. Overpopulations was going to be the thing that kills the world. Easy, I mean, not that hard to see. Give it a second. Although we are reaching our climax community, so maybe that's not going to be a big issue. Maybe instead it's going to be the gradual, slow change of an ecosystem. Eventually our lifestyle is not going to be sustainable. Because multiple ecosystems will collapse on top of each other. And we will end up perishing. What do you think, Draco? Your lifestyle is perfectly sustainable. That is true. But our lifestyle in particular, amongst all other creatures on the planet, is especially destructive.
Seems to be growing well.
I mean, it makes sense. As a Homo sapien, we are used to living in a certain way. Most creatures on the planet are used to living in a certain way, but out of all of them, Homo sapiens in a particularly violent way. Oh. Why do the polar ice caps exist? Well, so let's start from the beginning. What the polar ice caps are supposed to be is the polar ice caps are supposed to be a product of two things. The first one is the Earth's magnetosphere. Because of how the Earth orbits the sun at a slight angle, and because of how our magnetosphere is stronger at different poles of the Earth, it causes less of the sun's total energy to reach the Earth at certain places. This is why the equator is so damn hot. Well, a good few of them, but probably I would have to say the fully forming of the Earth's magnetosphere. We know that even during the things like the Jurassic period, the ice caps were still a thing. It's a widely believed myth that the Ice Age formed them, but that's actually a lie. The ice caps were still a thing way before the Ice Age. It's just the Earth was going through a very hot period at the time of the Jurassic period, which is why they were so small. You can even look to the Appalachian mountain range to see it, as there are evidence of ice cap activity when the Appalachian mountain range was part of that very mountain range that made up the ice cap. Technically, it was an ancient, ancient sea. Probably in some way, yeah. In some form, yeah, definitely. Microbial life, certainly. I mean, hell, they existed even during the Cambrian explosion. Sorry, the pre. We are organized. Alright, what are we looking at? We're looking pretty clean. I don't quite understand. What do you mean? This. Yeah, they have two sets of teeth. That is somewhat true. A lot of them can be, yes. The best thing for us right now is like nuclear power, but as someone who knows coal, that's not. I know coal. Trust me, I have had to deal with the effects of coal mining and fracking for a lot of my life. The moment coal went away, and these eco-friendly things started to come into where I live, is the moment I could drink my own drinking water again. I'm not joking. I could not drink my own drinking water from my faucet or tap for years while coal was it. Soon as like nuclear power plants and these wind turbines came in to where I live, I could start drinking it. Not joking. Coal is so bad. Plus, I've had family members die producing that stuff. It is horrible. Don't let anyone fool you. That shit is horrible. I have had family members die actually producing that shit, and my uncle still has brain damage to this very fucking day. People don't die like that in a nuclear power plant. When they do, it's rare. All I'm saying is, unless something really goes wrong, no nuclear power plant's gonna stop you from drinking your own fucking tap water. Turbines cannot be recycled. Depends on the turbine. Turbines from a nuclear power plant, that is technically true, yes. If they're not hard water reactors, which most of our reactors, I believe in the US, are hard water reactors, because we have a lot of them, and we have a very big power grid, so we don't need a whole lot of them. But something like, say, large power windmill turbines, you can recycle those. I know, my family has shipped multiple of them across the country to then be recycled with our trucking. My grandfather complains the shit about it all the time because they are incredibly hard to transport. But a truck or a train is the only way you're going to transport them. Certain turbines cannot be recycled. But I'd much rather do that than not have drinking water, not gonna lie. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people live in places like New York, or places like Canada, where this shit doesn't affect them. But I have been on the receiving end of the worst environmental effects that pollutionary forms of energy consumption and production can do to a person. It's fucking bad. It is really not fun to live under, and let me tell you, until you see a fucking ghost moose, which are horrifying sights. They are fucking horrifying. You ever seen a ghost moose before? They are not fun. You might not fully understand the effects that shit can have. But hey, it's much cleaner than it was in the fucking 80s, if I want. Mostly because we've been going to reliable, cleaner energy. Remember this. Remember this. In the 1960s alone, the Cuyahoga River in Cleveland caught on fire 7 times until we started to switch to clean energy. It caught on fire 7 times. Rivers don't catch on fire. That's not a thing they should.
Growing well.
That is not a thing they should.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me. If you were,
It is not. It is not. That's another reason. That's one of the other reasons I fucking hate
Work to do.
politicians. Just politics in general.
everything is.
Oh my god. But now, speaking of nuclear power, I do actually have a friend working in nuclear power industry right now. He's on low capacity stuff. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's never. Resources aren't going to be managed unless you live in a fascist dictatorship. You can't tell people to stop. All you can give them is alternatives to what they want. That's all you can do, unfortunately. What is this on? Right arm. That's my right arm. It's not gonna. You gotta give people alternatives. Never. I mean, action point. Give me a second. First of all, someone is playing beyond very loud volume in my fucking living room. Give me a second. There we go. Sorry. As far as like vegans go, they're alright, I guess. A lot of members of their community can be very aggressive and very toxic to each other and non-vegans. I don't really get it though. As someone who has consumed meat for years, has had a family consume meat for years, over 100. I've lived on a farm for years. My family has had no record of any diseases that any of those vegans ever out about, like cancer or anything. In fact, the only person to die of cancer in my family was in Vietnam, because Vietnam, if you don't know, Agent Orange was some pretty crazy shit. And I personally don't understand. It's kind of just a fad. Humans are brains and our higher thinking capabilities. It's because of it's less of the vegans' fault, it's just how people are. It's not like all vegans are like, right? I mean, I'm sure that a good few of them are, because there's just a good few assholes anyway. But it's just people wanting to be right. And I get, I mean, you know, it's fun, it's something to do in this fucking boring ass world we live in, where we have the answers to everything, so we gotta make our own answers ourselves, or we got a few issues. But, you know, it's an option of lifestyle. I respect it, but it ain't my thing. Moral high ground. don't. That's another thing about veganism that I don't understand. There are some people who take the moral high ground and say that, you know, yeah, like honestly, even beyond that, listen, there are some animals that are worse than any insect herbivores. That's like fucking squirrels. It's fucking squirrels, man. Holy shit. We have pesticides specifically dedicated to just killing fucking squirrels. And let me tell you, if we didn't kill fucking squirrels in the dozens of thousands, then we wouldn't have a society. I grew up on a farm. I've lived on a farm, and I can tell you how fucking destructive these little shits are. Squirrels are so destructive that it was made illegal not to kill them in the US on site for about 100 years. We need this sort of stuff. But people want to protest. It's something to do. The world is a very boring place. The world is a very boring place. And it's, you know, it's just kind of how it is. That's just kind of how it is. People like to take the moral high ground over what is essentially nothing. Also, it's kind of strange. We develop omnivorous habits for a reason, right? Our brains eat the poisoned squirrels, or usually the poisoned squirrels don't get very far after they're poisoned. They usually don't get very far. Also, so let me explain this because I know a good bit about this. There are two types of pesticides primarily used in farming, right? The first one is what you're talking about right there. We call it a heavy pesticide. A heavy pesticide is a pesticide which kills the animal and lingers in the corpse afterwards, or is non-biodegradable in a way that allows it to disappear in the environment after the animal is dead. This is pesticide you would want to use on massive sections of farmland or like bugs, if you're getting rid of like an infestation of bees or something. Because you want those bees to take that pesticide and move it to other possible places in the nest and die. You want them to do that because that's how you get rid of them. Otherwise, you can't fucking get rid of them. Shits. All you can do is destroy the nest with like a can of gas. So that's what a lot of farmers use on big pests and deadly stuff. Stuff that will actually kill them. Invisible pesticide is a big common misconception, especially what vegans use to feel better than others. Invisible pesticides are pesticides that are used in crops to keep bugs away. They are a deterrent that will kill a bug, but they are biodegradable in a manner that destroys, usually the prion that makes up the pesticide, when the animal dies. They're called invisible because they are invisible to the natural environment. Otherwise, well, pesticides go both ways. Something that is beneficial to the animal, beneficial to the crop and the growing of the crop would die just as well as from the pesticide as a squirrel would. So you'd want something invisible like that to not destroy your entire ecosystem that is growing. And that's where people get confused. It is unfortunate. honestly, funny part is, more people die from... You want to hear how fucking backwards this world is? Let me give it to you. More people die from milk sickness than they do from poisoned pesticide every year. From contact with pesticide from every year. More animals die from milk sickness. Especially baby calves than pesticide. I can tell you that. On a farm at the very least. That's excluding insects. Because insects are the main target of pesticide. You know what milk sickness is, Draco? It used to be a real deadly thing back then. We don't really do it too much anymore because we're almost eradicated what makes it. But you know what milk sickness is? Give me a second. Oh, that hurts like hell. I think I'm gonna head it back and put this stuff up. I just want to see if there's Well, first, I'll tell you about milk sickness before I get into it. So, milk sickness is what happens when a cow eats a dangerous plant called white snake root. Not only does this actually just poison the cow, but it also poisons its milk that we drink. This milk that is poisoned by white snake root is deadly. It can kill you. Invisible pesticides are usually used to kill white snake root, so cows do not die. Also, it's usually used to do the same thing for horses on grazing pastures for horses, because horses will also die. So there you go. Back in the day, before we had pesticides, a lot of fucking animals and a lot of fucking people died from white snake poison, because that shit is deadly. However, as far as like ecosystems like that, I feel as if there is a... I don't want to sound like hippie about this, but I feel as if there is like a sort of harmony to what's going on here. There's a reason things are as they are, right? Not like there's like a greater reason for why we exist, but there is a reason that nature does these things. There's a reason that animals evolve in certain ways to do certain things. I would say that while certain ecosystems are much easier to get rid of and much less important than others, seeing a jellyfish bloom near a public beach is still a scary thing. Because that shit's... If there's a jellyfish, that basically means it's still a scary thing, because that means the ecosystem is completely collapsed. But I think there's a certain level of harmony to it. And even the natives to America, like the Native Americans, kind of knew this. Uh, it's also birds do that as well. A lot of birds kind of perpetuate those ecosystems, but I'm not sure. Everything will eventually derail, but there are some things that need to be kept up, like otters. Let me put it to you like this. It's something that has actually happened in the Indian Ocean quite often. I believe it was the Indian Ocean. Do you know what a death bloom is? Right. Do you know what a death bloom is? Not like the flower, the term. A death bloom is a term used by some oceanic research people, used to describe a jellyfish bloom that happens when an ecosystem collapses. We've observed this quite a few times. Jellyfish are somehow just like fucking impossible to deal with for any ecosystem under threat, right? When a large jellyfish bloom happens out of season, that tells scientists that the ecosystem that these jellyfish live in is about to collapse and die. Because jellyfish are very difficult to deal with, very difficult to handle, and not a whole lot of predators can take care of all of them. So when they bloom out of season, that usually means the ecosystem is, or at least it cannot sustain its form of self. This is bad for everyone. And well, temporary ecosystems, like pretty much most of the Indian Ocean and places like that, right? Are not very important to the wider section of the world. You can definitely live without them, and nothing would really happen. Certain sections of the Indian Ocean, at the very least, the southern sections are actually pretty whatever. Those ecosystems are still really important to us. Because here's the thing about jellyfish blooms. They happen with a lot of species of jellyfish. This is just one example of something like this happening, but if you have a species of jellyfish like that, it can be dangerous. Well, yeah, but they don't know what second stories are. I'll be right. I need to get some talk. sorry about that. Okay, let's continue. So, yeah, that does happen as well. So, there's this. Let's start out with the story. Coming around to this, right? As far as people on Reddit go, I just gotta ignore them, man. But there's a certain book that I think you might want to read. It's pretty good, and it's probably up your alley. I know I personally love it. There's something called The Guide to Human Error. I believe is what the book is. It's been a while since I actually looked at it myself, so but it's called The Guide to Human Error. And it is a very good book. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the field guide to understanding human error. The field guide to understanding human error. It's a very good book that I think you should probably read. It is very good and very enjoyable. I'll also not lie to you, it is very enlightening. Let's see how this works. May kill in advance on that. I'm just about done with our prerequisites here. Not gonna lie to you, pretty soon we're gonna start forming an actual build. You just make it up. But it's a pretty good book about understanding why things happen, why people think certain things. It's very useful. Well, sometimes, yes. Sometimes I also wake up and choose violence, don't get me wrong. But we more have to understand why things happen instead of who's to blame when something happens. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to blame a couple people myself. Oh, next level is gun nut level 4. Huh. Ain't that something? Next level, huh? Ain't that something? That's... But, like I was saying, the field guide to understanding human it's pretty big, important book. Mostly because of what it teaches. It teaches us that as humans, that's not exactly a question. But where was I? I'm kind of concentrating on the game and getting all this crap done. Okay. One of the Old North Church. Going to the Old North Church. Eat, drink, and I'm gonna eat. Go to the Old North Church. But okay. Because they don't understand stories. Most of them. As humans, our greatest capability is the ability to teach each other. The ability to understand each other. Most people like that, who blame others for that kind of stuff, aren't really... Pseudo-intellectualism is a really big problem nowadays. A lot of those people don't understand themselves why they're blaming someone. They just blame someone. It happens. And as far as it goes, they don't understand stories. In this world, understanding a story is incredibly we're gonna join but the field guide to understanding humor. It helps us understand why these things happen. Helps us understand what, not only like why accidents happen, but the issues of our society as a whole. Why they happen. Just read the book if you want to know. It's really good. I am very exhausted. There's also another book I think you should read. It's called Rules for Radicals. It's very good. Rules for Radicals, as well as the book Becoming Bulletproof and the Anarchist Book Club. All of them really good reads. Stuff you really need. Where were we? Ah, yes. So, you are Draco. One could say yes, as unfortunate as it was. Still a good read, though. It's fascinating. Is it not? Sure, it's horrible, but damn the things you can learn. Amazing. You don't know we're setting up the quest to get the well, yeah, sure, go ahead. Love to hear it. Nail bomb. Alright. Fair enough. Oh. Give me a moment. Tell me such a story, Draco. I want to hear this, but I gotta go to bed soon. So, tell it to me. Last thing we'll do tonight. Tell me the story. Was it from a YouTube video? Was it from one of those videos you would always see on early YouTube? I learned how to make meth from one. Ah, yeah. Very nice. Go on. Continue. Please do. Do my Japanese lessons. My fucking eyes. There we go. A very different universe exists somewhere out there, yeah. Oh, the things that could be. Aren't they amazing, Draco? Oh, that reminds me. I still am hoping that Wednesday is a good day for you. I was thinking that maybe Saturday I can try and get in contact with some more people on the server to join the Bleach campaign. We still need 2 more players. And then we can actually probably start as soon as we get a good day going. I'm hoping Wednesday can be the day we do it. But other than that, I have to go now. I'm exhausted. And I have my Japanese lesson to do. But I will be doing a short on the Deliverer pretty soon. So, okay, in that case, we'll try and do it next week. See everybody. Have fun. Hoping that I get some good footage for that short. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.